are going to look at Mr. Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan. The Byrds did a brilliant rendition of this tune too, and that little intro thing there I was just playing is from the Byrds version. We're going to play it in drop D tuning, like Bob Dylan, and we're going to play it in the key he did with our capo at the 3rd fret, based around the D shape. Cool, let's get ourselves tuned into drop D tuning. Okay, let's get into drop D tuning really quickly. Now, most of you will know that standard guitar tuning is E, A, D, G, B, E. For drop D tuning, all we need to do is change the lower sounding string, the low E string, the thicker string, from an E down to a D. That's it. That is drop D tuning. So we've dropped the low E string down to a D. Now I'm using a pedal board tuner here. You could use a clip-on tuner or an app on your phone. And we get D when that needle's in the middle there. And then just check your other ones haven't skewed out of tune a little bit to accommodate that one. So you should have D, A, D, G, B, E. Fantastic. You can also get into D by drop D by using your open D string, your already existing D string, and make sure that that low note on the lower string is an octave below. You can hear they're an octave apart. If that doesn't make much sense, do not worry. Just use your clip-on tuner, pedal board tuner, or app on your phone. So we got D, A, D, G, B, Let's get our capo in place. Once we're in drop D tuning, we're going to pop our capo at the 3rd fret. Now, I say this a lot if I'm talking about popping a capo on, but make sure when you do it you don't kind of squidge any strings out of the kind of where they want to naturally sit. If you do that, you kind of pull some things out of tune. So just make sure you kind of go over it nice and wide, clearing the strings, and then when it presses down, the strings kind of keep going parallel to each other is essentially it. Now, if we're just going to go with the Bob Dylan vibe, we get D in the intro. You can do it for 2 bars or 4 bars. And the strumming pattern for the whole song can be down, 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 up, down. That's down, 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 up, down. If you're feeling like you want to lose one of the ups, you can do down, 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 up, down. That's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. There's a nice energy to down, 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 up, down, up. Now, the chords we need are D. Because we're in drop D tune, and this is the beauty of this, we can strum all 6 strings. We also need a G. Now we don't need to put the 2nd finger on that lower string for the G because that D is going to ring at the bottom. So we're going to have for the G, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A. Everything's relative to the capo, by the way. So even though I'm pressing down on the 5th fret on the guitar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that capo is effectively making that the 0 fret, that's the 2nd fret. So 1st finger, 2nd fret on the A, 3rd finger, 3rd finger on the B, pinky, 3rd finger on the high E. And for our, what is now our G chord, we keep the 2nd finger off and strum all 6 strings. So we've got D, all 6, G, all 6. And the next chord we need is an A7. It's like an A, major, 2 on the D, 2 on the G, 2 on the B, but to make it A7 we lift up the 2nd finger. So we've got open A, 2 on the D, open G, 2 on the B, open high E. If you're feeling really brave, you could maybe put your 2nd finger on the D string and bring your thumb there. Thumb on the 2nd fret of the low E, open A, 2nd fret of the D, open G, 2nd fret of the B, open high E. So we have that one. You don't need to use your thumb, you could do it with the 2nd, 3rd and 4th fingers. That's that A7. So we get that thing going on in the bass. Alright. Now in the Byrds version, they put an E minor in there. But they, again, just change it slightly from our usual way of doing an E minor. And they put that second finger on the second fret of the low E. So they've got 2 on the E, 2 on the A, 2 on the D string. There are chords. D, G, A7, and E minor. Cool. Okay, and the D. After we've done our intro for 2 bars, or if you're feeling groovy, 4 bars, we get the chorus, and the chorus goes G, A, D, G, D, G, A, G, A, D, G, D, G, A, and D to ends. Now the chords were on the screen as we went through that, and I'll write them in the comments if you click show more. But after our intro on D, we go G, A, D, G, and then D, G, A, and we can stay on the A, and then G, A, D, G, D, G, A, D, and then we're into the verse. So, few things, strumming wise, we can do our classic thing where we mute the strings. If you haven't done this before, apologies, let me explain quickly. Take the backs of your fingers, soft friendly people these guys, lay them gently across the strings. So you got that kind of muted percussive sound. We're just going to practice the strumming. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. That's strumming again. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. See if you can do it a bit quicker. See if you can do it on just one chord. Okay, let's go back and play through that chorus together. We'll start off with 2 bars on the D for the intro. If you can sing, you might want to kind of try and do a bit of a Bob Dylan over there. So we're starting off with Hey Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. Let's go again, 2 bars on D for the intro, and then we're into the chorus which starts on the G. If you're not in drop D and you just want to do your plain old G like that, that's cool, but we're going to be in drop D. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chorus, G to A, to D, to G, to D, to G, to A, still A, G, A, D, G, D, G, A, D. Now, if you're not there to that standard yet with the chorus, don't worry, you won't be far away. Get used to these new ways of playing the chord. If you're going for that D, G, A, and E, and get used to that strumming. down, 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 up, down. Okay, I've just got to show you the verse and then that intro part that's in the Byrds version. Let's do the verse now. So we're going to start with a G. Now the verse doesn't need any new chords if we're going for the Dylan vibe. Let's just keep it to G, A and D for this. We do have almost the same order as the chorus, it's just ever so slightly different, so I'll talk you through it. Still got down, 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 up, down. We're going to go G, A, D, G, then D, G, D, G, A or A7, G, it's again, A, D, G, D, G, D, G, D, G, A. Back to the chorus, G. Okay, now, what's interesting is Dylan alters the length of the verses depending on how much storytelling he's got to do. It feels really familiar when we have, let's go through it, G, A, 7, D, and G. So that's the same as the first 4 bars as the chorus. Then we get D, G, now D, G, and then A, and A for another bar. Then we repeat that, so it's G, A7, D, and G, and D, and G, still storytelling, D, and G, if he wants to, why not go again, D, and G, and A. Then back to the chorus, G, A, D, etc. away with the chorus. Okay, I hope that verse makes sense. So it's G, A, D, G, then D, G, D, G, then A, and then you do that again, G, A, D, G, D, G, D, G, maybe another D, G, and then A to finish before going back to the chorus. Okay, let's break down that intro before we finish this lesson today and have a look at what the Byrds play over the intro. Now, I'm going to take the capo off for this and do it all in open position. So if you're playing the Byrds version, you would do it down in the open position. They don't have a capo on, so when they play D, it's just down there. Now we've got this. Little figure. Okay, it's just on the D and the G strings, and we're going to play the D string open, followed by the 2nd fret on the G string. So it's 0 on the D, 2 on the G, 0 on the D, and then 4 to 2 pull off on the G. So we've got. Now, if you've never done a pull off before, put your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the G, at the same time put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G. Pluck the G string, and the sound of the 2nd fret note comes from pulling off the string with the fretted note coming away to reveal the one underneath it. So you could go, I don't know, in this instance, 4 to 2. So we've got O on the D, 2 on the G, O on the D, 4 to 2 pull off on the G, 0 on the D, and then 4 on the D. So that first bar goes, and slowly. Now I try and make that D string ring the whole way through. The 2nd bar is a 2 to 0 pull off on the D string, then an open D plucked, and then a 2 held for a whole beat. So the 2nd bar goes, and we finish off with 0 on the D, 0 to 2, hammer off on, or hammer on the D indeed. So we've got that whole bar 2 is 2 to 0, pull off on the D, pluck D on its own, play 2 on the D for a crotchet or a quarter note, play 0 on the D, hammer on, 0 to 2 on the D. Everything's on the D string in bar 2. Bars 1 and 2 together. And then we're into the intro.